Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program. So all day, again, they had me on the remote load monitoring. Basically, again, using call horns and sirens, particularly the New York Police Department sirens, to engage in against subliminal messages. And so how do they do this? Again, the AI is instantaneous. Whenever I'm looking at a video, whenever I'm reading something, they will use the call horn or the sirens when I read particular words, right? Again, words like Savior, Messiah, Jesus, they use the sirens. First, they use the sirens. Second, they use the sirens. Third, they use the call horn. Not the sirens. It's like a race, like a game, right? If I'm first, then they will assassinate me or try to incarcerate me or to institutionalize me. And as I said, the word incarcerate, you hear the sirens, right? This is what they do. On top of that, again, had me on the remote load monitoring. I was in the bathroom, um, I was in the bathroom peeing, I think. Yeah, I was peeing. And then they had me fixated. They, again, using silent sound, BCI, brain computer interface, to become fixated on my watch. Okay? Now, why did I become fixated on my watch? The, again, never, I usually have my watch on. I just look at it for the time. But in this particular instance, I did not look at the watch for my time. I look at the watch not for the time. I look at my watch, and immediately see that little. You see what look like something spill on the on my watch. Okay. Immediately, as I looked at this, they started using the sirens. Again, you know, this could be anything. I'm still cleaning. I'm still, still here. I had to use the for insects and bugs and shit like that, you know, for pest control. So I've been doing that all day today. I do 2 rooms, and it's about 2 hours, but then I leave it for another 2 more hours before I start to clean out the air. So this is one of the things, like I said, that they would do. Right. So it took me about basically 8 hours a day just to, um, use the foggers just to get rid of, bugs and stuff like that, pests and stuff. So again, that's what I have to do. So it is after about 11:30 at night. I'm going to continue cleaning for another 2 hours. Actually, I couldn't clean anyway because again, what I was doing. So I'm going to spend about 2 hours, 3 hours just cleaning, and then tomorrow I'll finish up doing what I got to do. I still have to steam clean the rug. I don't know if I'm going to be here for another day or so. Maybe, we'll see if I decide to stay for another day. Then I'll steam clean the rug. But I have to do there's a lot. There's a lot. And like I said, it usually takes me a couple of days just to get the 2 rooms right in clean. And I clean. When I say clean, I mean clean. So I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff because there's just too much stuff, and so it's the only time I can do this. And I don't do this all the time. I don't do this all the time. Like I said, I can't do this every single day because my back and my knee. So whenever they go away for a week or two, this is what I do. And again, it's something that I do for the kids. Okay, because again, when I'm not here, their mother is as messy as anybody. That actually more messy than anybody, and the kids are becoming that way. So, having a clean house, clean apartment, at least partially clean, is better than having looking in the state that it's at. Also, so I was on the Vizio TV. Pam has a video TV that I bought her. There was the picture of Gladiator with the guy who started the Pascal something whatever. right? So again, that also means the subliminal message, of Hampton and Cruz and this. And I'm like, listen, I don't care, but this is what they do. Why do they do this? Again, it's emotional manipulation, but they're not manipulating my emotions, okay? But because of the mindset of the white supremacists, of the psychopaths, the dark triads, they are going to use these things, use people against you, try to manipulate your emotions. And, the fact that I'm here cleaning, they don't want me to do that. Okay, because again, anything that you do, because again, the narrative that they have about us TIs is that we're not good and this and that. And because I don't believe in the religion, Jesus Christ, then where I get my morality from. Okay? Well, let me tell you something. Okay, for all you Christians, you Christian fanatics who lack common sense, who lack any sort of logical thinking. If you read your Bible, okay, why did Moses flee Egypt? You talk about Moses, right? You have Moses as again the Exodus, which never happens. Okay, any religious scholar will tell you that Exodus did not happen. There's no evidence of that. The Egyptians, the combatants, kept meticulous record. There was no Exodus, right? And you'd be a fool to believe that these people wandered in the desert for 40 years. When you look at a map and you see where Egypt is and where Israel is, okay, it don't take 40 years. All right, so use your common sense. Second, again, why did Moses and Aaron flee Egypt? Why? Because Moses killed one of Pharaoh's soldiers. So if the Egyptians had laws that says thou shalt not kill, and Moses killed somebody, and he ran because he's running from Pharaoh, right, for killing one of his soldiers, who is the one that doesn't have any morality? And then Aaron, his brother, did what? Stole from the house of Pharaoh. Right? Again, go and look up Ma'at. Ma'at, the 42 divinations or the 42 negative confessions, or what do you want to call it, the 42 laws of Ma'at. Right? You will see no, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. You will see I have not. I did not. I have not. I did not. Whereas the moral responsibility falls on the person. Okay? They didn't need a God to tell them not to kill, not to steal, not to covet thy neighbor's wife, not to bear false witnesses. Okay? They didn't need a God to write 10 commandments. They have 42. And Moses and Aaron grew up where? In Egypt. So where did your 10 commandments come from? Again, use common sense. All right? So anyhow, this is what I'm saying with these people. Right? They want to talk about morality, but they have no morality. They have no morality. When they engage in the sort of behavior they engage in, when they target us as TIs, when they drug us, when they get people to lie about us, where's their accident? See, narcissistic people, again, that's what religion does to you, is that you don't think about your own immorality, but you want to think about somebody else's immorality or morality. How about you have some morality before you talk about anybody else's immorality? Okay? So again, I'm here to school you. I'm here to teach you. I understand that. I may be upset, I may be angry, and I have every right to be because of what's being done to me. But you have to have a common sense mind, a logical mind, a critical thinking mind, not a mind that follows. Okay? Keep saying, your Bible tells you, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge because they have become too superstitious and too religious. It's in your Bible. But yet, again, particularly as black people, they have to create a child mindset in black people So we have grown people who are grown in age, but have a childlike mind. Okay? And why? Because their Bible will say that what? Suffer the little children to come unto thee. So not only do you love your suffering, but you love the suffering of your children. Because you think that your children's suffering is going to bring them close to Jesus and God. And it's not. It's not. Okay? What you are doing is child abuse. What you are doing is indoctrinating your child with your belief system. Or your children with your belief system. That is what you are doing. Right? You are not helping them. You are destroying their minds for the sake of your religion, because you are indoctrinated. A Bible that you don't even read. You don't even read. Y'all quote the same damn scriptures all the damn time. Go and read the entire book. The entire book. The Bible from front to back in its entirety. Okay? And read every passage. Read every chapter. Underline things. Question things. Put question marks. Okay? Because y'all keep saying the same shit. I mean, I was a Christian once. I went to church. It's the same shit y'all keep regurgitating because it's your programming. Those passages that you hear your pastor or your preacher say all the time, it's like a code. Right? It's like a computer code. That is a code to indoctrinate your mind with this false belief system and this nonsense. Okay? And I keep saying that we as black people, the way how we're headed, white people are carrying out ritualistic killing on us. They've gotten rid of the Black Lives Matter movement. They've put the LGBTQ as the head of the new civil rights movement in the Black Lives Matter movement. And then they did what? COINTELPRO. They did what? Using microwave radio frequency weapons to manipulate those people within the Black Lives Matter organization, I should say. Okay? You're not going to, what they're doing now is because they understand what they've done to us. They understand how they have domesticated our minds. They understand that they have broken our spirit. Right? And you see what they're doing to these black men that are wealthy? Sean Diddy Combs, whoever else. They're doing it every time a black person of prominence is thinking about helping black people. They're going to attack them. Why? Because they've set them up. They don't even understand what's going on. And they use women. Particularly as a black man, my brothers, they will use our women against us. And particularly because our women are economically is not doing well. That you see these women engaging in all sorts of behavior. Okay? So everything that they say that we are, they have turned us into that. That is white supremacy. That is the system of white supremacy. When Hillary Clinton got on television and said, talk about super predator, they were going to turn us into super predators. You don't understand the mindset of white people. I do. Particularly the white supremacists. They have the money, the expertise, the ability, the resources to subjugate every one of our minds, every black person. Okay? And if you don't wake the hell up, and my fear is that majority of black people in this country have been chipped. Talk about Jim Jones and what he said. He was in the 70s. How the U.S. government was planning to microchip every single black person in America. But not just in America, around the world. Look at South Africa. Look at the South African government. Entire black government. But yet have done nothing for their people. But yet have not any transfer of wealth from the very same people that stole the land from their ancestors. Right? Go and read Kim Heller's book on South Africa. This is a white woman who talks about how these black figureheads in the government are doing the bidding of the white South African supremacists in South Africa. You telling me South African, government run by black people, but yet white people still own all the wealth, all the land, all the businesses, the economy? So come on. Open your mind. Open your mind. Look at the reality. We are, I say this all the time, what white people have done to us in this country, it is called fear-based trauma conditioning. Okay? And it all falls under the umbrella of cognitive warfare and neurocognitive warfare. Go look up these terms. If you want to understand why black people act the way that they act. Okay, we like to blame each other. I don't blame you, my brothers. I don't blame you, my sisters. Okay, we have some responsibility for our actions. But the white supremacists and this white supremacist system is 90% responsible. 90% responsible. You all need to wake up. Look, they beat this black man. 10 white police officers beat this black man in prison. They have not been fired. They have not been arrested. They are showing you, they were showing us what they're about to do, being that Trump is in office. Or he's going to be in office. So now you're going to see the true racism come out from white people. Because why? The right and the left have put fear in the minds of white people. And black people just roll with it. Oh yeah, white people are going to be the minority. Okay? Got you living under this delusion. White people control the power in this country. White supremacy is global. It is a system. The left media, the left-wing media that we like to listen to, the Joy Reid, the Al Sharpton, these are shills for white supremacy. These are Sambos and Sambinas. They have broken Al Sharpton. Okay? He's a broken man who now, his ego is what's running him right now. His ego. His love of being amongst the so-called elites. Okay? This is what they've been doing. Destroying black leaders. Destroying any sort of revolutionary mindset. And not just revolutionary mindset in terms of physical revolution, but mental. Okay? Mental, educational. They don't want black people to learn our history outside of slavery. And the more black people start to learn and the truth start to come out, this is how they're going to behave. There'll always be white backlash for black upliftment. Whether it be black economic upliftment, black educational upliftment, black health upliftment, black community upliftment, black family upliftment. They are conditioned. They are conditioned, okay, to attack us. And now they have gotten us to attack each other. They've been got us to attack each other. Now more so than ever. Why? Again, go and read about neurocognitive science and what they've been up to since the 1970s. Dr. Jose Delgado. In 1970, have a microchip so small that he inserted in the shoulder of a rhesus monkey. You could barely see it. And he said that they were working on an even smaller one. And soon he said that there won't be a need to microchip people. But they'll still do it. The research into our DNA. You see these so-called Jews, when they go to Africa, right? And they take the DNA of Africans and their DNA traced back to the lineage of the people of the past who call themselves Hebrews or Israelites. They know the truth. They know the truth. Right? If you believe in that Bible so much and understand that you are the God's chosen people, not these people. Okay? Not these people. These people are Zionists. These people are evil. And the Zionist Jews. But a lot of the religious Jews are also racist. The Zionist Jews are racist, and the religious Orthodox Jews are racist also. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Okay? So you got to understand that. They want a world in which, like they said, they are the new world that they're creating. We are not going to be a part of it. Yeah, say the new world. Yeah, listen to, yeah, because I said the new world, right? The two letters NW. So I talk about how to do win or lose. So whenever there's an N and a W, I always say in my mind, I'm gonna let this out the bag. Nigel wins, and they don't like that, right? Because under white supremacy, black people cannot win. They can give us a delusion of mindset thinking that we're winning, but we're not winning. Right? We think because our individualism, because we may reach a certain socioeconomic status. That's not winning. You're just a tool in the system so that they can put out to the media to say, look, black people are doing well. No. Black people are not doing well. Okay? So, again, this is what I do. Showing you guys my experience. Explaining to you these things. All right? Biblical stuff. You want to understand where these people, these people who call themselves Israelites and Hebrews, yes, were black people. They were also fair-skinned black people as well. Not these white Arabs. These white Arabs, okay, they come from the 7th century when they invaded Egypt, and they were darker back then. Okay, and I talk about the whitewashing certain nations have done to their people to breed out the blackness in them. Again, scientists will tell you, archaeologists will tell you, in every civilization that is found on this planet, black people started it. The further back they go, you will always find black Africans. Right? I'm not saying this, it's a fact. It's not something that you have to believe. It's something that you should know. Okay? So anyhow, I talk about the guy, Robert Brooks. Every year, every 2 years, they carry out a ritualistic killing that is so brutal. And why they do it? Because they want to see if we as black people are going to get angry when white people carry out that sort of brutality against one of our own. Okay, and it is going to be a lot more. Because like I said, Trump is in office. And Trump is going to give them the green light to brutalize your sons, your fathers, your nephews, your uncles, your grandfathers, your male friends, your husband. If you're a black person, particularly the black people that voted for Trump, because you are so all about your money. Well, let's see how well you do under Trump. Let's see if these white racists who is going to come out like we've never seen them before, how you're going to act or what they might do to you. Okay? Like I said, for black people, we need to donate to the new Black Panther Party. Go online, donate every month. $10, $25, even $1. Okay? If 10 million black people donate $20 a month, right, and you pay that in Netflix, or you buy 2 coffee, that's, donate. Okay? We are a nation of people that is under the system of white supremacists, that they have waged war on us since black Africans were enslaved, whether it be in the Caribbean, whether it be in Europe, whether they be in America or South America, okay, they understand and they know who we are. And they have made us, in our minds, children. They destroy our family. The majority of our children raised in single mothers' home. And they're not teaching them anything except for religion. Okay? Now, and again, not all. You got your, your outliners, right? Or what we call your exceptions to the rule. Don't look at the exception to the rule. Look at the vast majority of our children. Right? I'm looking at my kids and how their mother is failing them. I'm failing them also. Okay? Because I'm being targeted. Right? And so I have to walk a thin line in terms of when I must have with my kids to pay attention to them instead of giving my attention to these perps who continue to engage in psychological warfare. All right? But I'm still here for my kids. How much I love my kids. Doesn't matter how bad their mother may treat me. Okay? It doesn't matter how much she may disrespect me. There's certain things I'm not going to do anymore. But the fact, like I said, anytime a black person who is not a Christian, not a Muslim, that tried to do anything good. As a matter of fact, any black person, you could be a Christian, Muslim, whatever, any black person that tried to do good in a community, even with the smallest act of love, care, and understanding, they don't want that. They don't want that. They have made, if you look at how our women are behaving, particularly young women, every generation, the younger generation of black children, mindset get worse and worse. And you talk about how you don't understand and you don't know why these kids are going like this. I'm telling you why. Go and look up cognitive warfare. All right. Matter of fact, you can go Google and Google cognitive warfare against young black males. Okay. Article came out in 2012, I believe. Also, go and look at look up the psychological conditioning of black people in the prison industry. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a proper video. I'm gonna show you guys the documents. This was written by former prisoners who went on to get degrees in psychology because of what they experienced in the prison system. Our brothers and sisters are being brainwashed, manipulated in the prison system so that when they come out, right, it's to create trends that is dysfunctional in the minds of our people, our young people. Okay? Anyhow, like I said, every couple of years, they will carry out a ritualistic killing. Like what happened here in New York, to this black man. 10 police officers brutally beaten him. Right? And they're showing us they're not going to be fired. They're not going to be arrested. They have been doing this to us for so long. For so long. Right? And we have particularly a woman saying, well, why you care? Why you care? Particularly family members, why I care. Pam said that to me all the time, why I care. Because I'm black. My children is black. She's black. Right? My people are black. And they're hated because they're black. All right? That's why I care. If I don't care and you don't care, then what's going to happen? Right? It's time we start caring about each other. It's time we start understanding what is being done to us. Because when you understand, you'll have a sympathetic mind to the black people you see around you that's acting a fool. You'll understand why. Okay? There's no leaving any black person behind. We either rise together or we fall together. All right, talk to you guys in the next video.